We're back, everyone. I'm back, everyone. I'm alone.
We're near the stern. The barrier generator should be all the way at the far back.
I don't like being alone.
This section must correspond with the VIP area on the Pantagruel.
There's still a bit further to go. Let's not waste any time.
Ready.
Yeah. Can't keep the Courageous 2 waiting too long.
There
it is now! Here! Take this!
One is the loneliest number.
There it is! There it is! Let's move on.
All right.
Oh, Green got a new move. I didn't see what it was.
It's a little
Here we go.
in here.
I can hear you again. Huzzah!
There. This one's
Huzzah.
strong. Be careful.
I'm going. Arcus, activate.
Yeah.
Ha! It's my turn. So. Yes. Ha!
There it is! Here's our chance!
Attack. I'll care for you.
There it is! Now!
Attack.
There it is! Here's our chance!
Attack. There. I'm going. I'm going. Ha!
Yeah!
Let's go. Shit. It's down.
I've got you. Yes. Arcus, activate.
There it is! Here's our chance!
Attack. I'm going. There. It's my turn. Now's our chance.
An opening.
That one was all.
Shit. Tuh. Shit. Ha. Tuh. Ready. Ha. Shit.
Freaking alright, we're just cutting our way through the top.
Shit. Ha.
Blade in hand. Hand in blade.
Tuh. Shit.
This isn't. Ow! I'll
Okay.
treat you immediately. Thanks for the help. I'll save you. I'll care for you. Thank you. I'm going. Here's our chance. Thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help, everybody.
Hope I don't get stuck in here.
Shit.
Let's go after you real quick. Alright. That's a big robot.
There.
That's a strong one. Let's kick it. It's my turn.
Ha! I'm going.
Resonate.
I'm going. I'm going. Yeah. It's my turn. It's my turn. There. Yes. There. It's my turn. There. Now.
This one's mine.
It's my. Yeah. Let's go.
An opening.
It's my. Ha! Here's our chance.
Attack. I'm going. There. Now's our chance.
This one's mine.
I'm going. So. Yes. Arcus, activate.
Yeah.
Let's go. Shit.
There. Foe suppressed.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Stats.
Ooh.
Treasure
Red chest
located.
means good stuff. Swordbreaker 3.
Tuh.
Oh, how exciting.
Tuh. Hey, yeah. This one's strong. Be careful. Ha.
It's my turn.
This button to link with Emma for auto charge.
Ha!
It's my turn.
Not on my.
There it is. Here's our chance.
An opening.
it is now!
An opening!
There it is!
I'm going.
There! There it is now!
I'll restore you. I'm going.
Ha! There it is! Here's our chance!
An opening!
It's mine!
Let's go! It's down!
This one's mine!
I'm going. There. I'm going.
It's mine! Ha! Let's move on.
We're just too strong. You know?
This is nice.
Too strong. Alright, ready to see what's behind door number 2? Who do you think's back here? Who do you think's behind this door?
I do not know.
Are we about to find out?
We gonna go see?
Oh, it's everybody.
Oh,
Mother! Sharon!
Professor Schmidt, too. And
Looks like we finally hit the end of the line.
As I suspected, the Courageous was just a diversion. I warned you more than once, didn't I? Yet you seem determined to get yourselves killed.
Telling me no only makes it all the harder for me to resist.
You tell him, Angelica.
You of all people should know that by now. And here I was thinking this was an invitation between old friends.
Then you're a fool. You should have just forgotten all about me and stayed away.
truth be told, I'm not actually sure what you stand to gain by siding with them, Professor. Is your research so important to you that you can't tell right from wrong? That you'd stoop to working with the gnomes?
You helped build the Courageous too. How could you switch over to their side now?
He just goes wherever the research is.
I don't recall siding with anyone. I work only for the sake of my research. Those barrier generators were incidental busy work at best. I have already evaluated the results of my second and fourth disciples. This was a good chance to see the works of my first and third as well.
Their results?
The third disciple is George, and the first one was...
Mother, what is this all about? Why are you working with the Black Workshop? Why are you helping him?
Observing the results of our product's field tests is part of our standard contract. Beyond that, well, a smart girl like you should be able to figure out the rest. Now then, Miss Kruger.
As per my contract, I, the Severing Eclipse, am obligated to restrain you. I will not allow you to lay even one finger upon Chairman Irina, nor her generators.
Damn.
Sharon.
Irina, enough of this nonsense.
As your father, I command you to stop being stupid.
Quinn!
should have done.
This is how you know it's a computer. There's all the zeros and ones in the background.
Grandfather!
They must have patched him in from the Courageous too.
Right you are. You can thank Toa for helping me with that. Irina, what kind of mother are you? That's your daughter there. And you, Sharon, quit being so damn stubborn. And as for you, Schmidt, you finally crossed the line, you self-centered old goat.
I believe it is for the Institute of Technology, not you, to decide what limitations I must abide by.
This battleship and all its trial runs constitute an official contractual agreement between the Imperial government and the Reinford Group. I've taken the situation into consideration And it happens to line up with our company policies, so I see no issues.
Of course you see no issues. You're a stupid bitch.
Should you disagree, ex-chairman, you may bring it up as a subject of discussion at our next board meeting.
Bah! There you go, hiding behind all your bureaucratic nonsense again.
Perhaps you'd best save your father-daughter squabbles for behind closed doors. We have other things to focus on at the moment.
Black Alberic.
So you finally decided to show your face?
Well, I'd only intended on making a routine check of the ship, but it seems some vermin have scuttled aboard. It would appear the Radiant Wings simply can't stop themselves from pursuing utterly futile endeavors.
Nobody asked you.
I am.
Man, you would have been one hell of a silver fox if it weren't for those cold, emotionless eyes of yours.
I didn't want to believe it, but it really is you, Franz.
Why, of course it is, my dear father-in-law. Not the most ideal of family reunions, but a joyous one still, to me at least.
Shut up. You're a villain!
Liar! What happened to Franz being just a fleeting version of you? You said so yourself in the crawl!
Oh, did I? Perhaps so. Nevertheless, I've retained the memories of my life as Franz Reinford. Further, Irina has given her full approval to the Black Workshop's mission statement. Together, we will create a new world order.
A new world order?
What the hell does that even mean?
You're referring to the Genesis that will follow the Great Twilight, aren't you?
Indeed. This continent is nearing its end. The Great One's revival is imminent. The hellfire of war and destruction will roll across the land, ushering the world into another dark age. An era of tumult and chaos, just like what occurred 1,200 years ago following the Great Collapse.
We in trouble now.
What then do you suppose the world will need? A goddess? I think not.
We'll need science.
Professor, surely you know the answer.
Technology, without question. Technology will be the cornerstone for the world's restoration. It will work far faster than the Church could ever hope to. Bishops and cardinals will become obsolete, only to be replaced by engineers and scientists.
So that's what you're planning.
You're trying to remake the world? All to become its new gods?
Sounds like it.
Goodness, no. We would merely act as servants of the one true God.
Of the zero true God.
Though we would certainly be better custodians of the world than the Septian Church. It should be simple, really, given the combined technological prowess of the Gnomes, the 13 Factories, and the Reinford Group. Chairman Irina understands this. Even as the world nears its end, she seeks the most logical path as chairman of the Reinford Group.
She doesn't seek the most logical path of nothing. She just wants your D back, Franz.
Franz, Irina, what happened to you?
All of this runs completely counter to anything I would have expected.
No, this can't be true. The mother I know would never support a plan like this.
Oh, and what do you know, child? I can understand that you want to believe in your mother.
You're wrong. It's not about that. We already know the full truth. The truth that you, Black Alberic, are nothing more than a soul held hostage by its master.
That's right. We also know that this whole thing is nothing more than the Ebon Knight's plan to become the Great One.
To him, the Great Twilight is not the means, but the goal. What would happen after the end of the world, were there even to be one, is not his concern at all.
Right. There's...
Fat fingers.
Right. There's no merit to the Reinford Group going along with your delusions. So I know for a fact that she'd never do something as stupid as making a deal with you.
Elisa.
Well, of course I wouldn't. I signed off on a deal stipulating the production and testing of weapons and devices, not assisting with the end of the world. Though I do admit to feeling a little sentimental at the start.
Mother!
I'm here simply because it was the perfect opportunity to observe this battleship's field test. Doing so allows me to chart RF's best course of action, to scout out any promising new talent, and to see just what it is my former maid plans to do, now that she's thrown aside the name I gave her.
Chairman Irina.
Irina Reinford.
Since we're on the topic, George, you're just as bad.
Oh, so Professor Schmidt and Irina are here just to fucking ground their stupid kids.
You act as though you're a member of the Gnomes, but don't think I haven't noticed your painful lack of conviction. While Makarov and Tita progress in bounds, you, my third disciple, seem quite comfortable in that rut you're in. Where, pray tell, is the resolve I saw in you when I first took you under my tutelage? Now is the time for you to show me.
Professor.
Ha! I'd like to see it too.
Angelica ready to throw some hands.
Whether you face us as Georg or George is up to you. We'll take you on either way.
You've always been a part of our family, Sharon. That much hasn't changed. I'm not giving up until you realize just how much you mean to me.
Lady Elisa.
Fine.
Alright, we got some fights to do. Ready for the friend squad fight?
You want to see my resolve? Then I'll show you. I'm done holding back, Angie!
Are you ready for the fights?
I will face you with everything I have.
Or are you sleeping?
I suspect neither of you would be satisfied otherwise.
Hello? Are you there? Focus!
As you wish.
Heals. I hear you again.
Yep.
I've waited 4 whole years for this one. Time to finally settle the score.
I think Sarah's gonna win this fight.
Personally, I don't care which of you wins. All I ask is that you show me your full potential.
We will be watching with the utmost scrutiny. Of that, you can be sure.
Elisa! Angelica! We're with you on this!
Right! Your combat shell doesn't stand a chance against Clown Soleus. As your 4th disciple, I will not let you down, Professor Schmidt.
I have a grenade launcher, of course.
You asked for it, Angie. Let's finish this!
It all ends here, Lady Elisa.
Yeah! I'm up!
There it is! Here's our chance!
Everyone!
Yeah!
There it is now!
An opening!
I'm going!
Resonate!
It's my turn! I'll restore you!
All right.
It's my turn.
Black Butterfly.
I messed up.
Here I come!
I'm going! I'll restore you! Yes!
Yep.
Thanks.
Thanks for the help!
It's...
I messed up.
And
I am back.
I'm going!
Here I am.
There it is!
Truly, a remarkable performance.
What the? It's my turn! Now!
This one's mine!
Brahma fire! Take this!
Yes!
Here.
Nice.
Yeah!
Thanks for the help.
It's my turn!
Is this it for me?
This is the blade
got
of the
him.
8 leaves. All right, got it.
Stats up.
We saved our friend squad.
Looks like it's over.
Yeah, I think we got our point across.
Why did I?
So even to the end, you couldn't pull the trigger.
Why don't you just admit it already? No matter how much you try to get rid of him, George still lives on, somewhere deep inside you. Or maybe you just couldn't bring yourself to throw away all those days you spent pretending to be our friend. You can call it a character you were playing or a dream, but we all know the life you lived as our friend was real.
The George cycle.
Not that it was so bad. It was as if I'd become a character in a story. I played my role, going to school, making friends, unaware that I'd been regularly reporting back to the workshop the entire time. But honestly, it wasn't that bad, considering it was just a dream.
George! Angie! Are you alright?
Sheesh, what are we gonna do with you?
We saved the friend squad, dear.
Yeah, the squad.
How you doing? Just thought I'd drop you guys a call from Ordine.
We've stopped half of their anti-aircraft cannons. We should be able to reach you soon. So please, wait for us, George.
Toa. Crow.
I never expected you to be able to bring light back to this eclipse. You've grown into a most remarkable fighter, Lady Elisa.
Like I said, I'll do whatever I must to bring you back, as many times as it takes. Because that's what family does for each other. You get it now, don't you, Sharon?
Of course. Your words have pierced me, straight and true. To the point where I regret that my contract was ever completed.
Sharon.
My. I expected a better performance from an enforcer. You as well, Georg. No matter. Irina, return to...
That's chairman to you. The only people in this world allowed to address me like that are my father and the man I love.
But you are not.
Franz's return was the condition for our contract to end. But after listening to this madman's delusions, it's questionable whether those conditions have truly been met. The contract, therefore, remains valid. You may choose whether or not you remain under my employment.
Mother!
Oh, Irina. You always throw me for a loop.
I'm so glad.
We got our mother back, we got our George back, we got our maid back.
Man, for an all-in-one super maid, you really made a mess this time.
So be it. If we're all done here, I may as well commence the final experiment.
The what now?
I hereby present to you my capstone project, my masterwork which will hasten the Great Twilight's completion.
What?
Something's coming.
Oh. He made a robot dragon.
One of the Society's ions. No.
Is he really gonna unleash that thing here?
Ah, I see. The one produced by the 5th Development Division.
So this is your capstone project.
Ultimate Zauber Soldat Leviathan. That's a scary machine.
Behold, the ultimate model in the Zauber Soldat line. Once the Empire absorbs every last bit of the Republic, these machines will cover the entire continent. Though they may be autonomous robots, there is no limit to the power they can output. Panzer Soldats and Divine Knights cannot compare.
Damn! How'd he manage to keep something like this a secret?
It appears he used the Goliath as a base, but modified it beyond recognition.
The ultimate culmination in Panzer Soldat technology. Very interesting indeed.
Instructor!
Right. Heed my call. Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Ready for robots now? Because robots!
Robot house?
Robot house!
No matter how much power that thing has, it's still unmanned. Let's do this!
Right behind you, Instructor.
It's a big. That's a very
It's my
big
turn.
boy. Legs, body. We'll start with the. We'll start with the arms.
Now! An opening!
Yes!
Okay, arms are good. Standard stance is arms.
Yeah! Now's our chance! I've got you! Leave it to
Oh, he does damage.
me! Yeah!
It's my turn!
Oh, he does so much damage.
Shit! It's down! An opening!
Much damage.
I'm going! Yeah! Now's our chance! I've got you!
But we also do damage.
We do.
It's my turn! Now! An opening!
I'm going! Ha! Let's go! I've got you! It's my turn! There!
It's my turn! Shit! Now! Music!
Yes! Ha! It's my turn! Azure!
Uh-oh.
At this rate... Spit! It's my turn!
Try legs.
Ha! Let's go! I've got you!
It's my turn!
Legs?
Did you hear that?
Yes.
That scared me. Thanks for the follow.
Oh.
That scared the hell out of me.
They were like intense battle, and then Dancy Dinosaur.
Hey, what's up?
Ha! It's my turn!
Does he still have his strength down? Not yet. Not yet.
Azure, now's our chance! I've got you!
It's my turn!
Legs. Yeah.
It's down! An opening!
It's my turn! Spirit!
God, this thing
my
hurts so
turn.
much.
Now! An opening!
Leave it to me! Yeah! It's my turn!
Oh, I'm absolutely loving this game. This is one of my favorite RPG series of all time.
Azure, let's go!
I put off playing this for way too long.
There!
I'm up! Now! An opening!
Yes! Yeah! Now's our chance! Instructor Reed!
I think the Trails series
did
is
we win?
way better than the Final Fantasy series.
I grew a little.
What the hell is it doing?
Oh yeah, it's got one of the best stories of any RPG I've played, and I've played most of them. It is one of the best RPG stories I've ever said or read, and the music is ridiculously good too. Yeah. Great story, great characters, great world, great everything.
It broke the barrier generator!
Georg, what have you done?
Name's not Georg, it's George now, Ulberich.
Oh, it disappeared.
Boss, does this mean...
Yeah, looks like they pulled it off.
Now we can do our rivalries.
Our turn's coming up next. You two had best get your asses in gear.
Yeah.
Alright, now we gotta go fight Rutger and take his bower.
We've confirmed the barrier is offline.
The Zauber Soldat is down for the count, too. Sounds like mission accomplished to me.
It was a marvelous feat of engineering, but not quite the weapon you claimed it to be.
Man, Ulberich, your capstone project kinda sucked.
Using the Great Twilight to grant it autonomy was impressive, I'll concede, but its tendency to lose control makes it impractical for use.
TLDR, you suck, student. I give it a C- at best.
In the end, Franz's Panzer Soldat designs surpass it by far. Failing marks. I don't know who you are or where you came from, but you pale in comparison to my first disciple.
Schmidt.
Professor.
Man, we're all just tearing Black Ulberich a new one now.
Leave it to this old badger to really lay into him.
Like, man, I don't love you, Black Ulberich. Man, you're stupid. My actual student was smarter than you, leader of the gnomes.
Fine. I'll yield for now. Your victory here changes nothing after all. And the end result will be the same, no matter who wins the coming rivalry.
Black Ulberich, do you not know we're the main character?
One way or another, you will fulfill your role as the sacrifice, Reen.
Is that the first time he's called us by name?
Sorry, but I don't intend to meet your expectations. I'll win the rivalries, but on my own terms. And once I do, I'm coming for your master.
Oh, will you now? I'll be looking forward to it. Georg, I'm very disappointed in you. The Black Workshop no longer requires your service. Where you go from here makes no difference to me.
Well, looks like we got our friends back.
George.
Like, Queen, you gotta feel bad for George, because as Georg, the Black Workshop was the only home he's ever known, and now they just cast him aside. For letting his feelings of friendship get the better of him.
Sharon, are you okay?
There is no need for concern, my lady. I am no worse for the wear. I see you still intend to call me by that name.
Because that's your name.
That's the only name I've ever known you by. No. We all see you as part of our family. Me, mother, and grandfather alike.
Grandfather Caesar is more than that, Lisa. Grandfather wants that.
And thanks for keeping Mother safe.
Certainly, my lady.
So it would be really cool if we could start putting Sharon in the party now.
I take it you've made your decision then.
I'm sure you would think so.
Like, Sharon has one of the most useful...
The Franz I married has not returned. A part of me knew that from the very start.
Like, Sharon has one of the most useful support crafts. Like, it's a full party, full heal, and it gives a bunch of CP too. Like, you can just spam that and keep the party pretty much topped up eternally. It's great.
Therefore, our contract is still in effect. It seems you'll have to continue your service a while longer. I trust you have no issue with this, Sharon?
It would be my greatest pleasure, Madam Chairman.
And now, I don't know if you noticed, but now her name changed, like, the name for her dialogue box changed from Kruger back to Sharon.
I'm sure
Sharon
it did.
Kruger,
I mean, I
shall
see that
remain
it
in
did,
your
but
services for as long as you require.
I like Sharon. Sharon's great. She has some of the most useful crafts, and she can be a great evasion tank.
Sharon.
Although I still think Sarah surpasses her because of her 3 elemental unique slots. The 2 wind and 1 fire make
Aw.
Sarah like the best.
Stubborn to the very end, that daughter of mine. Always taking the long route home. But I'm happy we're a family once more.
Yeah, me too.
Don't you do it, George.
George!
Stop! Don't do it!
You save him, Angie.
Angie.
I finally got you, George. Where exactly did you think you were going, all on your own?
You should know. I've already burned all my bridges. Where else could I possibly go? Everyone Georg has hurt. All that I've destroyed. None of it can be taken back or forgiven.
And? So what? The world's about to end. Look at Crow. His time's running out even as we speak. You want to bow out now? While you still have the chance to make things right?
But...
As a Jaeger, I took more lives than I can count. It doesn't matter that I did it for the sake of my home. A life is still a life. And that weight stays with you forever. But I know you're strong enough to carry the weight of your own mistakes.
She's right. I mean, remember all that crap I pulled as C? I was a freaking terrorist, for crying out loud.
That's true.
I'm not hoping to be forgiven. My past weighs heavy on my conscience, but that's just something I gotta live with.
George, I won't ever forgive you if you try to leave us like that again. Even if I have to use force to make you do it, I'll make sure you carry your burden, because I'm your friend.
Crow. Toa.
Like, friggin'... I gotta say that George's voice actor is, like, hella good. Because, friggin', I don't know if you remember his voice when he was actually George, how it was, like, more lighthearted and happy. But
Right.
everything he said when he was back to being Georg is, like, just more weighty and serious.
Not to mention, your intel and experience as a gnome is highly valuable.
You can offer us a new perspective on things.
See? There are still things you can do. You owe us that much. So please don't give up on yourself. You're not finished yet.
You guys.
Their argument makes sense. You should take it under consideration, third disciple. You can find a better use for your life than tossing it away. Consider it my final test for you.
Professor.
Thank you, Professor. I will accept that task.
See, there's George's voice again. So, friggin', I want to just give you the side-by-side comparison. Alright. So, are you ready to listen closely?
Yes.
Okay, so here's Georg.
You should know. I've already burned all my bridges. Where else could I possibly go? Everyone Georg has hurt. All that I've destroyed. None of it can be taken back or forgiven.
So that's Georg. Let me know when you're ready for George.
Yes.
This is George.
Thank you, Professor. I will accept that task.
See the huge difference?
I mean, that was definitely intentional, so it's not too surprising that they decided to voice them differently that way.
No, I know. I know it was intentional. I'm just saying the fact that he can do that, the fact that he was able to do that is pretty skillful. Like, I know it was intentional. That's why I was praising his voice actor for doing that. Like, his voice as George was like more whimsical, more carefree, more helpful. But his voice actor also has the ability to, when he was talking as Georg, that it was more serious and weighty and somber. And like, you could hear the pain in Georg's voice versus when he talks as George. Like, I'm not saying it was a slip up on the voice actor's part. I'm saying that the voice actor does a hell of a job to be able to portray George and Georg two completely different ways, you know?
Yeah.
He's a good voice actor.
George.
I'll be in touch. And when I return, I promise I'll make myself useful. As a member of the Gnomes. But more importantly, as a graduate of Thor's.
Yeah, like George's voice is like more at peace, and Georg's voice, you can hear the somber pain in it.
And please tell Prince Olivert and the others that I'm sorry.
So that's why I said George has a hell of a voice actor, because he, again, his Georg voice is really good. It's gives you a completely different feel, but at the same time, it's like the exact same feel as George's voice. With the Gargantua having lost any cause for experimentation, Emily and the group sought ways to stop the fighting while the ship was without a captain. The Courageous Two responded in kind. Like, this game has some really good, this series has always had some really good voice actors. Yeah, this series is top tier. I'm glad I'm finally meeting some more people who can respect it, you know? This game needs more notice, and I'm trying to bring more notice of this amazing series into the world. Yeah, I think I like this way more than the Final Fantasy series, you know? Afterwards, Sharon and Professor Schmidt boarded the Courageous Two. Chairman Arena and Gwyn decided to find their own way forward with the Reinford group. Please tell me I can actually put Sharon in the party, because I love having that always full heal. Or not full heal. It's a 50% heal, but it's the full party. And it's a very useful craft. So correct me if I'm wrong, dear, but you did say the last cryptid was...
I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you.
You said the last cryptid was available starting September 1st, right?
I believe so.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify. I wanted to make sure.
As Sharon, a humble servant of the Reinford family, please allow me to join you.
Do I actually get to play as Sharon now? Do I actually get to use Sharon? Because I liked using Sharon in the start of Cold Steel 2, because she's really helpful. Good to have you with us again, Sharon. Welcome back, Sharon. That look really does suit you. I do believe I agree, my lady. I thought I'd never see another day where I could wear these clothes. We're happy to have you, Sharon. Welcome back. Is your injury doing okay? I don't imagine anyone could stop a Zalbar Soldat and come away unscathed. Oh, it's just a light wound, really, and it's already been treated, so please don't worry. Though I'm afraid it's not likely to recover in time for me to join you at your next destination, the Draco Sanctuary. That's where the boss is waiting for us. The Hamel barrier has vanished completely. If we go now, I expect that we'll be able to reach our destination. Still, why'd they go out of the way to move it there? I don't understand it either. Have you heard anything, Professor? I'd rather avoid idle speculation, as this is well outside my area of expertise. However, it's clear this is a function of the rivalries. The sanctuaries may include some manner of mechanism that enables them to relocate to places dense with mana. Beyond that, I neither know nor care. That's Schmidt for you. Anyone ever told you you're a real piece of work, old man? Just when I thought we'd gotten ourselves someone who could fill us in on the workshop, he turns out to be useless. Now, the professor has graciously agreed to be our technical advisor for the Courageous 2. We're waiting for George to get in touch with more information concerning the workshop, right? I have a message from him, incidentally, for you and the others, Your Highness. He says he's sorry. Ah. Well, considering he's the reason we're alive right now, he owes us no apology. In fact, we should be thanking him. Yes, he went against both the Black Workshop and Cedric. Do you think he's going to be okay on his own? Yeah, no need to worry about him. He promised he'd come back to help us after all. And he's always been a terrible liar. Heh, true enough. He's a talented guy, but lying just ain't in his toolbox. A lot has happened, though. I'm sure there are those who feel differently, of course. But personally, I'm happy George has finally come back to us. Instructor Toa. Yeah, I feel the same way. At any rate, we've passed this particular test. I'd like to take a breather, but... Right, the real battle starts now. Fee, are you ready? Yup, just say the word. Can't keep the boss waiting. At long last, a second rivalry continuing on from Crow. Well, I'm not sure if we can persuade the Jaeger King or not, but all we can do is try. And you can bet I'm coming too. I'm not about to sit on my ass while you traipse around my home turf. I'm going to, as a Dominion. I'd like to check in again on the state of the shrine. I'd like to depart as soon as possible, but we need to make sure our preparations are perfect first. We're not far from Parm right now. We could drop in there too, I suppose. Just let me know whenever you're ready to head to the shrine. Okay, so we're bringing Sarah, because she's my evasion tank. We're bringing... Like, this is good. So, my main party consists of, at least currently consists of Reen, Sarah, Muse, Emma. Which means, in most cases, I should be able to bring most of my main party with me. Reen is always going to be locked in. I'm sure I can always bring at least one other member, so that would be Sarah. And then usually I can bring a second member, so that would probably be Emma or Muse. But yeah, this is good. Okay, so... Let's see... So I can't give Sharon anything yet, because she's broken. Yeah, Sharon is injured, so she can't join us on our next destination. But this is fine. So we have one last thing to do. We're going to play some cards against Sarah. Hi, Jubilee. Instructor Sarah, playing a round of chess, huh? Wait, since when do you play chess, Instructor? Surprised, my dad taught me when I was little. Of course, I'm no expert. I wouldn't stand a chance against you, let alone someone like Machias. Apparently, Jubilee learned the game from the Steel Maiden. I guess that makes sense. Oh, dear. You just took one peek at the board. That doesn't mean you know anything about me. And let me make this one thing clear. My Lord Ironroad is a masterful chess player. If I come up short, that's entirely due to my own poor learning skills. It's no reflection on her teaching, understand? Sure, I didn't mean to offend. That's great. You know, all this chess has gotten me in the mood for a round of Vantage Masters. Haha, so the bugs caught you too, huh? Yeah, most of Class 7 got caught up in the game, so I ended up getting into it as well. Let's play a few rounds when you have the time. Definitely. Sorry, Jubilee, your chess game's got to get put on hold. We got to play some cards.
Think you're ready for this?
Although Sarah's so baller, she could probably play both at once. Jesus, she's got some big haste creatures too, brother. Yeah, it turns out Seal is really good because it makes it so they can't counterattack, and that's really good.
That is good.
Who would have thought that something that makes them unable to do stuff is helpful?
I'm probably gonna botch this, but I think Blue Deck knew that.
I mean, Blue Deck knows everything. It's fucking blue. I mean, who would have thought that freaking not letting your opponent play the game was a good strategy? Oh, you want creatures? Sorry, we're gonna counter those and we're gonna put those back to your hand. Oh, you want to cast your spells? Oh, I'm sorry, no. Sarah, you got schmoves, but you don't have the schmoves.
Aw, the schmoves.
I have
One more round.
I have dash moves. Where is Gaius at? He is in the hangar. Where am I at? Yeah. I'm in the hangar. Gaius should be in the hangar. Claims he's in the hangar. Oh no, he's in the cafeteria. Just looked like he was in the hangar. Hey guys, how's it going in here? Great, we were just talking about a shared acquaintance of ours. Father Wazzy was one of my fellow Dominions. Oh yeah, he works with the special support section sometimes, right? We only found out about Wazzy being a Dominion during the Crossbow incident. It's hard to think of him as Father Wazzy, to be honest. To me, he'll always be the gang leader of the Testaments. You've got to admit though, he always had that air of mystery to him. Just when you thought he was in the middle of a gang war, you'd find him in a back alley bar pouring drinks for women. Sounds like a real character. He hides it well, that's all I can say. Whenever I saw him in Arteria, he always acted like a model citizen. Father Wazzy and his aide, Knight Abbess, helped me quite a lot when I was in Arteria. I'd like to introduce you to them if we get the opportunity. Gaius, I know you have a pom-pom party account. I thought we were homies. Yeah, fine. Next time, everybody. Draco Shrine. Rivalries, no. Zombie boss, zombie
and no pom-pom party.
you know what? You know what? Fuck you.
Oh.
Let the match begin.
Let the record show she brought this upon herself. Let the record show that I am playing like a scrub.
The record has noted.
Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I shouldn't have done that. Actually, no, I can do that. No, I can't. Oh, no.
Looks like I win this time.
All because that early game
Let the
club up I
match
did.
begin.
For the yellow brother. Oh, I thought it was facing the other way. I'm in trouble. No, she's gonna get me again. Tina's just too good at the game.
Yeah, I see that.
But I'm afraid she's not as good at the game as me. It's over, T-Dog.
I give up. You win.
Regretfully, she's not as good at the game as I am.
I was
Alright.
gonna say, you're able to build up a lot there.
I'm doing the work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm squishing the bombs. Till next time, everybody.
Till next time.